Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. Thanks for watching. Okay, today's reading is going to be about your career and finances. You have the Ace of Swords coming out for you. You have the Four of Pentacles popping out for you already. Okay, let's find out more about what Aries should know about their career and finances. You have the King of Cups popping out for you. The Emperor is popping out for you. What more? Two of Swords. And the Seven of Wands. The race is to the swift, but by God will make it work. That's a song that just came into my head. I guess just for me, this is what God wants to tell you, right? That all is right in your world, Aries. All is right in your words. I'm sensing a I don't give a hoot energy here with the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords, as well as the Seven of Wands. But you've got yourself well in and you're working hard. You're what you have done so far in terms of your career, right, has been to be very structural, has been to be very rapid, very on the nose, however, right? But I see here that there's this level of satisfaction that you have right now where you're no longer interested in proving a point, right? You are now very much in your era of peace of mind. So you're not running after accolades, you're not running after things, you're not running after people. You're done with running after anybody or anything. You're really done with that. You have a very calm energy here. This energy is really, really calm. And this is speaking to me about being settled or a settlement coming your way, right? It could be that you're going to get paid in terms of maybe there is a lawsuit that has occurred that has the verdict of it has been very favorable for you, and you're gonna cash out from the results of the lawsuit in that you're getting paid, right? So I'm seeing that you're going to be settled. You're going to receive a settlement, right? For some of you, and for others of you, it's more like this very feeling of being settled. So you're settling into something, you're settling into your role, you're settling into your career path. Maybe there was a time you were thinking you were going to do this career temporarily, or there was a time you were thinking that you will pivot, but right now you are just very satisfied, actually, very conscious and cautious of what you go after, of the projects that you do. So even as you still have this fiery energy of creating, of moving, of always being on the move with the Seven of Wands energy here, you can see that there's so much movement, right? You are in control at all times. You are ready, but at the same time, you're just not looking for anything. You want the best, so you're ready. I can see with the Two of Swords, you have this lush garden around you. You have this lush growth around you, but you do not just want to be a part of just any company or just any project or just anything. Now you're making deliberate steps. You've put things in place, yes, but those things that you've put in place, you are containing them. You're not just letting anyone into your cycle. You're not just going for just any conference. You're not just being just. You're not managing anything. You're not making do with anything. You're working hard and you're hard at work. Yes, you have moved past being empathetic. You've moved past being kind to being reasonable. You've moved past being just accepting of any and everything because the girls got to do what the girls got to do, or a guy's got to do what a guy's got to do. You've moved past that phase in your life, and you're now in a new phase of picking and choosing who you work with, what you work on, how you do the work, and where the work is going to take you to, the results of that work. That is what you're very, very deliberate. And this is expanding your money because with the Four of Pentacles here, you have this drive to increase. But right now, with your money, you are being very deliberate. There's deliberation into how you're spending. There's deliberation into what you are saving, why you are saving, and where you are saving. You're being very deliberate with your with everything about your career and finance right now. And that's a good thing because there was a time you used to be all over the place. It didn't feel like it, but it left you exhausted. And you felt spent. You felt like your money was spent and drained. You felt like your energy was spent and drained. You felt drained. And now you are done with the bullshit and you are in this moment and at this time allowing the fresh energy come into you with the Ace of Swords and getting ready to do battle, to go the long haul, to do the right things for the right reasons, but by your own guardian. You're not looking to anybody for tips. You're not looking to anybody for advice. You are stable, you are steady, you are ready. This is what I see. You've broken down the barriers, you've made the necessary demolitions, you've taken away the things that were hurting you, hurting your progress, and now you are a contender, a serious contender for having a say so on how your life would go. You're no longer leaving anything to chance or happenstance. Can we get clarity on why? Oh, so many cards are popping up for you, but I just want one card to come out. So I'm gonna shuffle again. But those cards that came out are good cards. I just want to get one message on Aries, an additional message, or just one card on Aries's career and finance, particularly talking about what the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Wands, as well as the Two of Swords card, represent in this reading. Queen of Cups. This is one of the cards that came out, by the way, earlier, and it's coming out again after the reshuffle. Queen of Cups. Interesting. This is quite interesting because you have the King of Cups here. Like I said, stability, creative overflow, inspiration, direction. You have clear direction, you have clarity on what you want to do. You are being so deliberate. You're tending to your fences and your defenses. Look at, you're really nurturing yourself. You're really taking care of yourself. You're really being mindful of what you do. There's just such a high vibration of sustainability. So in your career, you are entered into the moment of sustenance. There are times where you had worried so much, you had sleepless nights, thinking about when you finally have a stable income, when you finally have a stable career. Some of you are contract workers, some of you have been freelancers for a long time, some of you have been doing side gigs alongside your 9 to 5 work and thinking of quitting your corporate job to just follow this passion of yours. And you've just been going at the edge of your seat for years. But now I'm seeing stability, I'm seeing deliberate movement with the Seven of Wands. I'm going to pick another card. What's an additional message that Aries should know? Especially about the Seven of Wands. What's the Seven of Wands saying? What does it have to say about? See, it popped out in the position that it's supposed to show. Ooh, the Nine of Pentacles. Your hard work is paying off. Your hard work is paying off. With the Nine of Pentacles, your hard work is paying off. Do you see with the Four of Pentacles here, you're holding on to something. You're holding on, you're making safe bets, you're being very deliberate, you're nurturing that which you have. So you have four coin, you have for investments, and you're nurturing it with the Queen of Cups energy. You're putting proper energy into it, and you're growing it, and you're stable, and it's for you. You're the one enjoying that which you're growing. You're not expelling or expending too much energy. All of the energy that you're putting into your career, into your finances, you are able to retain it properly, and you make good use of it, right? And with the Empress energy, there's so much of this nurturing. With the Queen of Cups, there's so much of this nurturing, coming into your own, realizing yourself and allowing yourself to drive and not be driven. You are the director, you are the one in charge, you are the one moving swiftly because of what you want to do, not because of what others tell you to do. And all of this results in career success, the way that you want it to be, not the way people tell you it is. And that started because you changed your thoughts. You changed how you thought about yourself. You stopped suppressing the greatness in you. You began to show who you really are, reveling in yourself, allowing yourself to show the truth of who you are to yourself and to others, not being shrouded, not cowering, not trying to dim your light because of others. You are now in your full glory or your full light. This is you. My goodness, I'm so glad. I feel so happy reading this. I just feel a feeling of joy. It's like I should stand up and burst into claps and dancing and just celebration. That is how I feel. I feel so relaxed reading this. And I can tell you this is a reflection of what this energy of the cards being read are talking about, right? You're now finally able to do things for yourself, not because of others, not because you're trying to tick or check something off the box, tick something off the box, not because of your lengthy to-do list, but because you feel like it. You can read again, you can breathe again, you can move again. At one point, you felt like you were moving too fast beyond the pace that you were used to, but you could carry it on because you are you can handle it. But now you are able to move when you want, how you want. You can move really fast and you can take your time. This is so great to read. This reading is amazing. I'm grinning from ear to ear. There's some background noise in my environment at the moment. Got some really noisy neighbors. But well, who doesn't? All right. So what's the? Okay, I was gonna ask what the final message is for this reading for Aries is, and it says the river crossing. I feel like picking another one, just in addition to this one. So, Oracle deck, what extra message do you want to tell Aries about their career and finances presently? Okay, let me take this one up. Ooh, the one shoes. Ooh, the one shoes. The one shoes. Where have your experiences taken you? What wisdom do they hold? And then you have the river crossing. What transitions are you making? How can you trust the journey even if the destination is unclear? Remember, I told you that at one point you were really moving fast because you had to do what you had to do. Being a girl that got to do what she got to do, a guy that got to do what he got to do. Yeah, that is what the one shoes represent. The one should represent the experiences that have given you the wisdom to know to guide your words and guide your thoughts and build yourself to become who you really want to be, not what others project on you, not what you feel you should be, but what you really are, who you really are. And that now you're moving, you've moved for such a long time, and with the one shoes, you've been moving up and down, you've been going here, there, but now with this current reading about your career and about your finances, it's saying that what you learned at the time when you were moving without a particular reason or a particular direction other than survival, you have now evolved from being always in survival mode to just taking things at your own stride, and you're crossing the river and you're making that transition, and it's a good one because it starts well, it continues well, and the results are amazing. Your money is good and it's increasing. What you've been working on is getting better and you're paid well. And I'm glad that this reading is showing you that all of the work that you've been putting in, you're getting due results, due records, and fantastic, fantastic growth. So, this has been your reading about your career and finance, Aries. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.